Howdy y'all, welcome to Railroad Adventures with Kendall. And today's railroading adventure will take us back to Disneyland. We'll explore the history of the VIP coach known as Lilly Belle. It's going to be a unique look into this part of Disney's history. So let's get going. All aboard. During the making of our 2 Disneyland Railroad videos, we were given the opportunity to ride the VIP coach known as Lilly Belle. And the story behind it is quite fascinating. On the opening day at Disneyland, there were 2 trains, a freight and passenger train. Powered by locomotive number 2, the EP Ripley, the passenger train would only depart from the Main Street station and circle around Disneyland until returning back to Main Street. The cars used on this turn-of-the-century passenger train were built at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, California. Among these yellow coaches was the rear observation car known as the Grand Canyon, named after the national park that was actually served by the Santa Fe Railroad itself.
Its magnitude, its depth, and its color are almost hypnotic to those who come to marvel at its sheer majestic grandeur.
While the original Red Lot passenger train did its job well, the loading and unloading made it time-consuming and delayed trips around Disneyland. This even led to Disney building the Excursion 3 coaches, which had a more efficient loading and unloading capacity. This style of coach would become the standard at all Disneyland railroads, including the Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. Because of the more efficient loading in coaches, the old Red Lot passenger train was put in storage in 1974, never to be used again on the Disneyland Railroad. However, during the bicentennial celebrations in 1976, Disneyland Transportation Head Ken Kohler and Bill Cottrell decided that Disneyland Railroad should have its own VIP coach. And thus, the Santa Fe and Disneyland coach, the Grand Canyon, would become the Disneyland Railroad VIP coach known as the Lilly Belle, named after Lillian Disney, Walt Disney's wife. One of the first passengers in the new Lilly Belle presidential parlor car was Japanese Emperor Hirohito when he came to visit Disneyland. Getting on board this presidential parlor car is more exclusive than getting into Disney's Club 33. So the opportunity for us to get on board this coach was quite amazing. As a matter of fact, it was more than amazing. This was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Some of the furniture inside this car was purchased by Lillian Disney herself. It is believed the furniture came from Winston Churchill's suite from inside the RMS Queen Mary. If you're ever given the chance to ride the Lilly Belle presidential parlor car, I highly recommend it. It's a fun blast riding a presidential suite on the Disneyland Railroad, where you can ride within the elegance of 19th century train travel around the happiest place on earth. And speaking of ride, let's enjoy our time on the Lilly Belle presidential parlor car. see you on our next train journey. And remember, may your gifts bless the world. All aboard!